Traditionally, Surya Deva is interpreted through a literal lens, the physical sun at the center of our planetary system and a deity of nature worship. However, Sanātana Dharma uses this solar imagery to encode a sophisticated psychological data structure within its Vedic and Puranic traditions. This slide, from a collection presented by Pawan Thakur, identifies the central figure as a representation of a highly realized state of consciousness. Surya represents Ātma-Jyoti, the inner light of the soul. He serves as a symbol for full, unclouded awareness that overcomes spiritual ignorance. The figures surrounding him form a structured flowchart. They map the soul's step-by-step transition out of ignorance and toward a state of clear perception. The starting point for the human condition is a lack of spiritual awareness, a state often described as a void where truth is obscured. Transitioning from this void to clear perception requires a structured chronological progression. The mind must pass through specific incremental states of awareness to process the complexity of these spiritual truths. Before the mind can encounter the intensity of full awareness, it requires a functional engine to safely cross that threshold. The engine begins with pratyusha, the subtle preparation before the dawn of awareness. This shifts into usha, the active dawn, rousing the mind from slumber. Finally, Aruna, the charioteer, manages the transition from darkness into light. The system's primary propulsion is Surya's 7-horse chariot. The left box identifies the first layer, horses as 7 colors of light. Secondary layers link these to internal energy centers, the chakras, and cosmic rhythms, the Vedic meters. By integrating physical light, internal physiology, and cosmic rhythms into a single vehicle, the chariot suggests that spiritual progress involves aligning a person's biological energy with fundamental environmental patterns. This framework addresses a core psychological tension. A bounded human mind struggles to permanently withstand direct, unfiltered truth without a filter. Surya's primary consort, Sanjna, embodies pure awareness, representing higher consciousness capable of perceiving truth directly. Because this intensity is difficult to maintain in physical existence, the system creates a necessary counterpart, Chaya, or the shadow self. Chaya represents reflected awareness, symbolizing the consciousness required to navigate material illusion and the karmic laws of the physical world. Together, Sanjna and Chaya map a fundamental duality, the higher consciousness we aim for versus the material reality we manage every day. These two forms of awareness generate specific consequences and laws, which are mythologically categorized as their children. From Sanjna, pure awareness, comes Yama, the Lord of Dharma. He represents cosmic justice and the principle that every action has a specific consequence. This row also includes Yamuna, representing purification, and the Ashvins, who represent divine healing. Within this framework, the strictness of cosmic justice is balanced by the availability of grace, purification, and physical restoration. Shifting to the outputs of material awareness, we find Shani, representing the Lord of Karma. Shani enforces discipline and struggle. In this system, these are viewed as necessary catalysts for growth within the physical world. These figures represent algorithmic parameters governing how a soul learns, faces discipline, and finds restoration during its evolution. This solar map acts as a core framework that connects to other major concepts in Sanātana Dharma, including the energies associated with Vishnu and Shiva. This theoretical framework is applied through the daily practice of Surya Namaskar, the sun salutation. The sequence is designed to stimulate the Manipura chakra, or solar plexus, which practitioners believe aligns their internal physiology with these broader cosmic rhythms. Ancient rituals like Surya Namaskar serve as a form of applied psychology and biophysics, intended to integrate the logic of the solar map into the human body. With the architecture complete, we see that Surya represents the goal of spiritual clarity, while his family provides the coordinates to reach it. Decoding this iconography reveals a functional system for mental and spiritual evolution. A final acknowledgement to Pawan Thakur for curating the presentation materials that informed this analysis.